I am Chef Kareema of Caribbean Fusion, Chef Kareema Caribbean Fusion at 203 Dundas Street East. We do fusion type Caribbean foods. So one of them, or one of the best sellers I should say, is the jerk chicken lasagna. That is me fusing my love of lasagna and jerk chicken. Boom. That's what I do. So I fuse the food. Then we have the traditional, just jerk chicken or oxtail, barbecue chicken, and then there's a lot of vegan options to go with it as well. So anything that we have meat-wise, there is a vegan option to go to it. Like my drinks are vegan-based, so I try to, have a little bit of everything for everyone. And then you're not like just a customer. I treat you like your family, literally. Whether it's catering, whether I come to your house and do a private event, or you come here, I treat you like that. I try to make them happy, or smile, or do something, you know what I mean, to better their day. So after they leave here, oh, Kareema made me smile. Yeah. So the love of cooking came from my mom. My tagline is, Mom had me cooking since the 80s, and that literally is true. So, latchkey kid back in the 80s, you had to make sure you took the chicken out the freezer and at least start with that. And then I want to learn to do a little bit more, not just breakfast stuff. I want to learn how to cook. So eventually she taught me along the way. Did I know then that was gonna be my passion? No, I did not. Fast forward, I was married, I was home, I had 3 children at the time. I said, you know what, I want to do something more. I was watching a cooking show, Emerald Lagasse, on Food Network when it first started. And I said, oh, I could do that, even if it's part-time. Let me do that, because I'm already cooking. I'm already having get-togethers at my house. Why don't I just do this and try and figure out if I could do this part-time and, make a little change on the side, you know what I mean? So I went back to school, went to a private cooking school, did that in 2000, and then I've been a professional chef ever since then. Since 2014, I've been working full-time on my own. Then I was doing catering, and then I had a restaurant in Scarborough just for about a year. I shut that down, and then I went back to catering again. Then the pandemic hit, so I ended up helping out at the Jamaican Canadian Association with some friends, cooking for a lot of last year, which is 2020. 7.5 months, we did over 12,000 meals for seniors, students that couldn't go back, international students that were stuck here, and anyone that needed it. So we did that for 7.5 months. And in that time, I said, you know what, I need a bigger space, because I was still doing my stuff on the side as well. So I'm like, okay, if I get a bigger space, I can do more orders, and then I can also have a location where people can come in. Fast forward to November 2020, signed the lease, opened up Chef Kareema Caribbean Fusion on December 5th, 2020, during a lockdown of the pandemic. I never wanted to work for anyone. Never did. Growing up, just seeing my mom, she always had a little side hustle, and I was like, okay, I want more than that. I don't want to just have it as a side hustle. I want to be able to just make my own hours. You can't be doing it because you want to make money. That should not be the reason why you're going into business. The reason why you're going into business is because that's what you want to do. You love to do it, and it makes you happy doing that. The money will come. I can't tell you when, but the money will come because you love doing what you want to do. Because you can either do it for the money and get fast money, or you do it because you love it and get long money. I'm here for long money. Some people are okay working for others. And if you're okay working for others, work for others in your passion. So whatever that is, passion first, and do that. But for me, yes, I think even if it's on a side thing, a side hustle, you should own something. You should have something else that is for you. Because when you work for other people, especially big corporations, when they say you're fired, you're fired. I was walking back from the store, and I came back in, and my daughter's like, did you come in here? I said, no. She's like, oh, I can't find the tablet. I'm like, you probably put it somewhere. Let me go on the camera and let's see where you put it. So I'm all nonchalant, not even thinking anyone would have done anything like that. Literally got a phone call from my cousin, and a customer came at the same time as we saw the guy's hand reach over, grab it 8 seconds. I say 8 seconds, it probably was less. And then he was out. And I'm like, oh my gosh, he stole a tablet. Who does? Did we ever get it back? No, we did not. The community rallied through, and I was able to purchase another one. I was able to purchase the plexiglass there. And then fast forward to beautiful March 27th. It was a Saturday. I'm literally listening to my affirmations. I'm having a great day, coming down, park up, get out of my car. What the came out of my mouth? I'm like, seriously? I said, okay, fine, let's board it up. We'll figure it out. My girlfriend decided, unbeknownst to me, to start a GoFundMe, which I'm so grateful for because I would never have asked. That's fine, we got through it. We stayed open. I was a little, had a headache, I didn't want to stay open. I was like, you know what, it's my business, I gotta stay open. I'm not open on Sundays. The same customer that told me what happened calls me. More bad news, Kareema. I'm like, oh my gosh, what happened? I'm thinking she's gonna tell me something else happened around the way. Oh no. She's like, well, there's 3 big holes in your windows. I'm like, pardon me? And everyone at this point, I did a live, IG live, and people came down to help me clean up from far, from close, like down the street. Some people from Ajax and Brampton came down. I'm like, oh my gosh, you know? And then people just started sending messages to news outlets. I had no idea. And again, I would never have asked to do any of that. And then another friend of mine, he's a part of a group called the Biker Boys. The Biker Boys. And he organized this hashtag Love for Chef Kareema. They came down on the Tuesday, rallied, and showed a presence. The city showed up, showed off, and showed out. And I keep saying I don't have any other word for thank you. So that has been humbling and a beautiful feeling to have, that people are seeing what I'm doing. It's not overnight. I've been doing this for a minute, full time since 2014, and I'm just so appreciative of everything that I've gone through to get to this point. It's been a blessing. It's been a great blessing. Again, it sucks that it had to come this way, but through the storm comes the light, right? And this was my storm. I hope that's the rest of my storm for 2021. Support small businesses, support small Black businesses, support Black women-owned businesses. Just support, especially during this time. Whatever it is, support. And I give back to the community as much as I can. Community is everything. A village, we have to support each other. Buy Black as much as you can, so we can start putting it back into our communities better. So yeah, support. Small businesses, Black women,